What happens when the hunter stops being a lone wolf and starts building a pack, only to realize that the jungle he thought he knew is actually just a tiny cage in a much larger zoo? In the Primal Hunter 4, the fourth installment of Zogarth's monumental LitRPG saga, Jake Owell faces his most dangerous challenge yet: other people. If the previous books were about surviving the apocalypse and mastering alchemy, this volume is about navigating the treacherous, chaotic, and often hilarious integration of Earth into the wider multiverse. This audiobook is a masterclass in scaling up a progression fantasy, blending intense dungeon crawling, complex political maneuvering, and the signature deadpan humor that has made Jake one of the most beloved protagonists in the genre. The narrative picks up with Earth fully integrated into the system, no longer an isolated tutorial zone, but a contested territory in a vast galactic community. The atmosphere shifts from the primal survivalism of the early books to a more complex, urban fantasy vibe, mixed with high-stakes interstellar politics. Jake finds himself thrust into the spotlight, not because he wants fame, but because his unique Arcane Alchemist class and his terrifyingly efficient hunting methods have drawn the attention of powerful alien factions. The tension is palpable as humanity struggles to find its footing among species that view them as primitive upstarts. Zogarth excels at capturing the cultural clash, showing how human ingenuity and stubbornness can disrupt ancient, rigid hierarchies. At the core of Book 4 is Jake's continued evolution, both in power and in influence. He is no longer just grinding for stats. He is actively shaping the future of Earth's integration. His mastery over alchemy reaches new heights, allowing him to create potions and poisons that defy conventional understanding. The crafting scenes remain a highlight, with Zogarth treating alchemy as a volatile, high-risk science. Listeners will be captivated by the intricate details of Jake's experiments, where a single miscalculation can lead to a breakthrough or a catastrophic explosion. The audiobook narration brings these moments to life, making the sizzle of bubbling cauldrons and the crackle of arcane energy feel incredibly real. But Jake isn't doing this alone. The introduction of new allies and the deepening bonds with existing ones add a rich layer of character development. The dynamic between Jake and his patron, the Malefic Viper, continues to provide some of the best comedic relief in the series. Their interactions are a perfect blend of cosmic horror and bizarre friendship, with Villy acting as a chaotic mentor who is equal parts terrifying and amusing. Meanwhile, Jake's relationships with his human companions grow more complex, testing his loyalty and forcing him to confront the responsibilities of leadership. He may not want to be a hero, but he refuses to let his people fall. The combat sequences in the Primal Hunter 4 are more tactical and large-scale than ever before. Jake is no longer just fighting individual monsters. He is engaging in skirmishes against organized alien forces and navigating deadly political traps. The action is visceral and cinematic, showcasing Jake's ability to use his environment, his poisons, and his arcane arrows in perfect synergy. The pacing is relentless, with each chapter ending on a cliffhanger that keeps you hitting replay. The stakes are higher, the enemies are smarter, and the consequences of failure are global. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, Jake is forced to make choices that will define Earth's place in the multiverse. The finale is a spectacular display of power and strategy, delivering a massive payoff that redefines the scope of the series. The Primal Hunter 4 is a triumph of progression fantasy, proving that Zogarth can handle both intimate character moments and epic world-building with equal skill. Plug in your headphones, brew a fresh batch of mana potions, and join Jake Owell as he takes on the galaxy. The hunt has gone interstellar, and the universe isn't ready for him.